Welcome back to Decodiva, your cozy corner for vintage home decor inspiration. Today, we're diving into the world of legendary interior designer Bunny Williams, and how she masterfully blends global influences to create spaces that are both elegant and lived in. If you love timeless interiors, you're going to adore this episode. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to Decodiva so you never miss a tour through design history. Tap that like button if you enjoy vintage inspiration, and let us know in the comments which design element from today's video speaks to you the most. Your feedback keeps our community growing. So, grab a cup of tea, settle into your favorite chair, and let's explore how Bunny Williams takes cues from all over the world to craft interiors that tell stories of culture, comfort, and beauty. Bunny Williams is a celebrated interior designer, admired for her ability to balance sophistication with warmth. She began her career at Parrish Hadley Associates, one of the most influential design firms in America, before launching her own firm in 1988. Her work quickly became known for its elegance, livability, and global perspective. Williams believes that a home should be collected over time, not decorated all at once. This philosophy allows her client spaces to evolve with pieces gathered from different countries, eras, and styles. The result? Interiors that look layered and lived in rather than overly polished. Her influence extends beyond design projects. Through her books, lectures, and product lines, Bunny Williams has inspired countless homeowners to embrace eclectic, meaningful interiors. At the heart of Bunny Williams' philosophy is the idea of mixing, not just styles and colors, but histories, cultures, and materials. She avoids the catalog look by layering in vintage finds, antiques, and global textiles, ensuring every room feels unique. This approach celebrates imperfection. A slightly worn rug or a chipped vase isn't discarded, it's treasured for its story. Williams reminds us that a home doesn't need to be perfect to be beautiful, it needs to feel authentic. By encouraging homeowners to collect pieces that resonate with them personally, she shifts the focus from trendy to timeless. Her rooms are more than just backdrops, they're narratives woven together from diverse cultural threads. Williams often turns to Europe for inspiration, especially England and France. She adores the English country house look, where comfort reigns and antiques coexist with everyday objects. This blend creates a sense of ease, refinement, and warmth. French interiors, with their gilded mirrors, patterned textiles, and rustic stone floors, also influence her designs. Williams isn't afraid to juxtapose a Louis XVI chair with a simple wooden farm table, proving elegance and informality can live side by side. These European influences underscore her love for history and patina, qualities that give a space character and soul. By layering these elements, she creates a timeless foundation for her globally inspired rooms. Bunny Williams and her husband have a beloved home in the Dominican Republic, which has deeply shaped her design perspective. This retreat is filled with light, color, and natural textures that reflect the Caribbean way of life. The use of woven furniture, airy fabrics, and tropical motifs demonstrates how climate and lifestyle influence design choices. Williams embraces open-air living, where the boundaries between indoors and outdoors dissolve. This Caribbean influence reminds us that interiors aren't just about aesthetics, they must also respond to the surrounding environment. For Williams, design is as much about comfort and practicality as it is about beauty. Asian decorative arts and craftsmanship hold a special place in Williams' heart. She frequently incorporates Chinese porcelain, Japanese screens, and Indian textiles into her interiors. Each piece adds texture, history, and a touch of the exotic. These influences aren't used as isolated accents but are woven seamlessly into the larger composition of a room. A Ming vase might sit on an English chest, while a Persian rug anchors the entire scene. By blending Asian elements with Western pieces, Williams creates a dialogue between cultures. The result is a layered interior that feels worldly, collected, and deeply personal. For Bunny Williams, antiques are essential. They provide gravitas and character that modern reproductions simply cannot. A centuries-old chest or table brings history into the home, grounding even the most contemporary interiors. She encourages clients to buy what they love rather than chasing perfection or investment value. A slightly battered but well-loved antique has more charm than a pristine yet soulless piece. Antiques also encourage sustainability in design. By reusing what already exists, Williams shows that timeless beauty doesn't have to come at the expense of the planet. Williams is fearless with textiles. She often layers ikat, paisley, toile, and floral prints within the same room, creating depth and vibrancy. This boldness is balanced by her skill in controlling color and scale. Global fabrics, from Indian block prints to Middle Eastern kilims, find their way into her interiors, offering texture and cultural richness. These textiles aren't just decorative, they connect the home to traditions of craftsmanship worldwide. Through her layering of fabrics, Williams demonstrates how patterns can coexist harmoniously when curated thoughtfully. Instead of clashing, they create a symphony of visual delight. Lighting is another hallmark of Bunny Williams' style. She insists on layers of light, lamps, sconces, and candles, rather than relying solely on overhead fixtures. This approach creates intimacy and flexibility. Antique lamps and hand-painted shades add charm, while strategically placed mirrors amplify natural light. Williams sees lighting not only as functional but as a way to shape mood and atmosphere. By combining light sources from different traditions and eras, she reinforces her art of the mix philosophy, turning illumination into both a practical tool and a decorative statement. Gardens are an extension of Bunny Williams' interiors. At her Connecticut estate, she has created an elaborate series of outdoor rooms that reflect the same eclectic layering as her interiors. Stone urns, wrought iron benches, and lush plantings reveal her belief that outdoor spaces should be as carefully curated as those indoors. The garden becomes another canvas for storytelling. This holistic approach reminds us that design doesn't stop at the threshold of the home. Instead, it embraces the landscape, creating harmony between inside and outside. Williams is also known for her love of entertaining. She believes that a beautiful home should be shared, and she designs dining rooms and living spaces with gatherings in mind. Table settings often feature a mix of fine china, vintage glassware, and handmade textiles, reflecting her philosophy of layering. A dinner at Bunny Williams' home feels both refined and relaxed. Her approach to entertaining reinforces the idea that beauty should never feel intimidating. It should invite people in, encourage conversation, and celebrate connection. One of Williams' greatest strengths is balancing formality with comfort. A grand antique piece might sit beside a slip-covered sofa, showing that luxury and livability can coexist. She avoids creating spaces that feel too precious. Instead, she ensures that rooms are usable, where pets, children, and daily life fit naturally. This practicality is what makes her interiors so enduring. The result is a home that feels refined yet approachable, a place where beauty supports rather than restricts everyday living. Art plays a pivotal role in Bunny Williams' interiors. From European oil paintings to African sculptures, she curates collections that celebrate diversity and creativity. These artworks are rarely treated as standalone objects. Instead, they interact with furniture, textiles, and antiques, enriching the overall composition of a room. By valuing global art, Williams acknowledges that beauty takes many forms and that every culture has something profound to offer to the home. Williams often highlights the value of personal collections, whether it's seashells gathered on vacation, stacks of vintage books, or framed family photographs. She believes these items transform a house into a home. They tell stories, preserve memories, and remind us that design isn't just about aesthetics but about personal identity. This emphasis on collecting shows that meaningful interiors aren't built overnight. They grow with us, reflecting the chapters of our lives. Another lesson from Bunny Williams is the art of mixing high-end pieces with humble finds. A flea market treasure can hold just as much value as a luxury antique when placed thoughtfully. This blend democratizes design, proving that anyone can create a stylish home regardless of budget. It's less about price tags and more about imagination and eye. Her interiors remind us that design should be joyful, inclusive, and personal, not an exclusive club for the wealthy. Williams often advises against chasing trends. She argues that a home should be designed to last, not to look like the latest magazine spread. By prioritizing timeless pieces, like antiques, handwoven rugs, and quality upholstery, her interiors retain their appeal for decades. They don't become dated because they were never bound to a fleeting style. This philosophy encourages us to make mindful choices, investing in pieces that grow more beautiful with time rather than disposable decor. So, how can we bring Bunny Williams' philosophy into our own spaces? Start by collecting what you love, whether it's a thrift store vase, a family heirloom, or a travel souvenir. Let these items tell your story. Next, don't be afraid to mix patterns, textures, and eras. A vintage rug can look stunning under a modern sofa, especially when paired with global textiles or antique lighting. Finally, remember her golden rule: design should be comfortable, livable, and personal. Your home should support your life, not the other way around. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey through Bunny Williams' global inspirations. We hope you found ideas that spark creativity in your own home. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe to Decodiva, hit that like button, and leave us a comment sharing which of Bunny's design philosophies you'd like to try. Your engagement helps us keep bringing you inspiring content. Until next time, keep collecting, keep mixing, and keep making your home a reflection of your story. See you in the next video.